Welcome to another video of paper solving technique. Today I have brought another question for you from P1, and we have already discussed how to attempt such questions that actually requires evaluation. But I'll explain you again. Let's read the statement of the question. Do you think profit is a better indicator than profit margin to measure the performance of a business? Justify your answer. So such questions are normally the last part of every single question in P1. And whenever you see that statement that you need to make a comparison between two of the options, then the pattern would be slightly different. And that could be that you can start with the advantage of one of the option, then you can discuss the advantage of the other option, and then in your evaluation you will compare both of them. So do remember, do not compare it in the body of your answer. Always make a comparison in your evaluation, and that is usually the last part of your answer. So now let me read it for you. Profit is, so I have started with profit. That is one of the option for indicating the performance of the business. Profit is calculated by subtracting revenue from cost, the primary objective of every private sector business. And why it is in red color? Yes, you're right. This is for knowledge. So I have shown knowledge about that term. So higher profit might have been a result of higher revenue from sales. So I have just given an idea that it could be possible that it is the result of higher revenue and sales as well, because it might not be possible as well. But I have shown that it is also possible. That might be the possibility as well. So I am into my development. That might show business is progressing in terms of higher sales or market share, hence performing well. So I have explained how profit can be an indicator to measure the performance of a business, because I related profit with the sales or revenue of the business. And this is how I actually showed that the business is performing well if the business is earning higher revenue or business is selling higher number of units, right? The other option, that is profit margin. On the other hand, profit margin is the percentage of revenue a business is able to generate as profit. That is, profit margin is equal to profit over revenue into 100. That is knowledge. That is why it is in red color. And then green color is for analysis. Profit margin shows the ability of a business to convert revenue into profit. Therefore, higher the profit margin, the higher will be the performance of a business, because it will show the greater ability of the business to convert revenue into profit. So this is another indicator to show the performance of the business, and I explained that how it could be an indicator. Now there comes evaluation. Now I have to make a comparison, and I have to pick one option as the most suitable option or better than the other option. So now evaluation is in blue color, right? I suggest profit margin is a better indicator to measure the performance of a business. I told you earlier that always address the statement of the question in your evaluation. Never do it in the body of your answer or at the start, right? So always address the statement that which of the option is better. You always mention that in your evaluation. I suggest profit margin is a better indicator to measure the performance of a business. So I address the statement of the question. Then profit, as it is a ratio, so double figure comparison possible. Like in ratio, you are actually using revenue and profit to judge the performance of the business, whereas in profit there is only one figure. So obviously two figures are better than one figure to judge the performance of the business, and that is what I wrote. Whereas profit is an absolute figure, hence single figure comparison is only possible. Moreover, this is one argument in favor of my option, and then I gave another option as well, another argument in favor of my option. Moreover, a business with lower profit but higher profit margin may surpass the other business that has higher profit but with lower profit margin in the future, as the former has greater ability to control expenses. So now I explained that even if a business is earning lower profit, but if it has higher profit margin, so in the future that business will be very successful, even more than those businesses who have higher profit currently but they have a lower profit margin. So this is how I actually explained that how profit margin is a supreme indicator, is a better indicator than profit. Like despite having lower profit, a business can surpass the other business which is having higher profit, and the only reason could be if the business is having greater ability to convert revenue into profit, and that is what we call profit margin. So that is how we concluded that answer. If you know more about such videos, do subscribe me and follow my channel.